Hello, and welcome to this mind-soothing meditation, taking you on a journey to a place that you can escape to at any time you wish, where your mind can rest and recuperate. We can all get lost in our own Groundhog Days, and possibly the stresses and strains of life. Here, in this moment, you can forget all that and take time for yourself. In a few moments, the music will change and you will be immersed in the sounds of this tranquil and peaceful environment. Please allow your mind to be open to the words that you hear by interpreting them in any way positive. Feel the place you are in with your imagination to help calm your nerves and take away any anxieties. Making yourself as comfortable as possible, taking care of any distractions. Get ready to feel the healing properties of this wonderful journey you are about to experience. As you gently close your eyes, take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, sensing your chest and abdomen rise, and release your breath even slower out through your mouth, noticing your chest and abdomen lower softly. You may feel your shoulders and the tops of your arms release a little tension. If you would like to repeat this process, you can. To really get your shoulders and neck relaxed, hold your shoulders down as you inhale and exhale. You'll see that your shoulders will release that tension more willingly. Repeating this cycle once more, take another slow and deep breath in and release out through your mouth. Good. Feeling slightly more relaxed, you can take your attention to feeling how relaxed you can be right in this moment by just letting go and allowing your body to begin and continue to be heavier and heavier with each automatic breath that you take. You can continue the cycle of breath, or you can let your body ease into that relaxation as you listen throughout this meditation. Now, take your awareness to your head, neck, and back, allowing your head to rest back more and more, becoming heavier as you let go. The feeling of freedom is found in your chest the more you relax. Your legs and arms are now floating downwards, becoming limp as your mind drifts off. There is no need to think about anything right now, except how relaxed you are becoming and continuing to be. This tranquil and blissful feeling is all you need at this moment, and it will continue to grow the more you relax and allow your mind to be free. As you relax more, and the more you relax, your feet sink further down, becoming heavier themselves, giving your ankles and the bottoms of your feet a rest. The further your whole body sinks down, the more you drift off. At this moment in time, it doesn't matter if you drift off or fall asleep, as your subconscious will continue to hear the words and interpret what it feels you need to experience this peaceful place you're about to see in your mind's eye. Becoming heavier and going deeper. Nothing seems to matter in this moment of quietness, this moment that is just for you. Allow your mind to take you away from everything you know at this time. You are safe as you listen, and your self-confidence will grow as you make your way into deep relaxation. Your eyes feeling heavier and heavier. It is easier to keep your eyes closed than to open them, and there is no inclination to move, as you are the most comfortable you can be. As you drift off more and relax deeply, you feel a tingle from the bottoms of your feet. With each and every breath sending you deeper, that warm and gentle tingle washes up your body, slowly relaxing every muscle in turn as it ascends up to your head. Now reaching your ankles, your feet give way and rest into a pleasant and calm position. Working its way up even further, your calf muscles let go of the last remaining tension they may be feeling. Your knees now unlock, feeling warm, relaxed and carefree, loosening every muscle in the backs of your legs and your thighs. Every breath becoming and continuing to be deeper, sending your body into a heavier and warmer place, settling down more and becoming very calm. As the warm wave of tingles reaches your hips and lower back, Your head gives way more, and you begin to drift off deeply. Breathing heavier, your fingertips and toes splay out into a restful and relaxed position. Every moment now of bliss, tranquility, and peace. Every warm tingle that now touches your abdomen calms any stirring down into a peaceful stillness. You feel positive, relaxed, and very, very calm. You now feel that nothing can touch this very personal and private moment as you relax more and more. Your fingertips and toes tingling more and more. Your breaths are now that of rest, a cycle of wishes that are evenly spaced out, as your mind drifts deeper and heavier. As your chest relaxes deeply and rests more, you feel a warmness that surrounds your heart area that makes you feel safe. Reassured that you can accept every gift of peace that you now receive with an openness, you completely let go. Every muscle from your toes to your neck loosen, unlock and descend downwards, deeply, heavily, as your head resists no more to the effect of gravity. Your face now softens, your eyes now closed, your jaw and lips drooping downwards as you drift off very, very deeply. Every part of your body tingling, relaxing heavily into the surface you lay upon. You allow your mind and body to go deeper and heavier. All your muscles, skin, and nerves feel soft, relaxed, and comfortable. With your body now relaxed as can be, and in a place of tranquility, with your eyes closed, your consciousness is taken to the middle area of your mind, where your imagination and subconscious live. As you let go and drift off more, you go deeper into your imagination and subconscious. Through the safe darkness of your own mind, you begin to see a scene of even more peace and bliss. The tingling you feel in and around your body continues as you begin to see a place of green. You see in front of you a forest where every tree is of the greenest of greens. As you look around, there are pine trees, weeping willows, and conifers for as far as the eye can see. The smell of the forest is of bark, a very distinct scent. That is all that can be noticed. A warm breeze blows through the branches and leaves of this very deeply tree-populated area, creating a very soothing white noise rustling sound. There are a few clouds up above in a deep blue sky. The sun can be seen dipping in and out of every cloud that passes, causing shadows to the ground beneath the trees. As the sun dips in and out, the ground seems to move from the shadows that are cast, with long trunks being seen on the ground, swaying from side to side as the sun hides, then reappears. As you slowly make your way through the forest, you notice every detail that can be seen. The trunks of the larger oak trees you now see have ridges in their bark, and on occasion holes where squirrels have found a home to live. As you walk on and continue to be relaxed as can be, you watch the squirrels forage and find food that lay scattered on the leaf-covered ground. Every now and then, the squirrels take notice that you are there and stop to watch you as you pass on by. Looking up and down and left to right, all that you see makes you feel at one with everything that is around, and also makes you feel complete. Walking slowly onwards, you pass a stream that flows gently, gurgling and bubbling, as the soft water washes the walls of this natural path of nature. The water you see in the stream is crystal clear, as soft as can be, and its sound is soothing as you walk adjacent by its side. Your mind fills with freedom, away from any tension, stresses or strains. You feel relaxed in every way, without a care in the world. In fact, time seems to matter not in this place of freedom, space, and relief. Your mind begins to relax, helping your body to relax even further. The tingle you felt before continues to get stronger as you invite all the healing from this green environment that surrounds you. As you walk along, seeing on occasion the breeze pick up and shift leaves across the ground, your attention is brought to a flock of wood pigeons whooshing past, almost silently. 5 pigeons swoop through, avoiding the branches and flying quite high up and away from you. As you observe the pigeons in flight, the direction they fly towards brings your sight to the clouds above that have thickened and darkened ahead. Quietly contemplating what you should do as you see the clouds floating slowly your way. In the distance, you see a plume of grey smoke. The grey smoke you see comes from a solid wooden log cabin situated on its own. Slowly walking towards the cabin, on a large tree on the perimeter to the grounds of this homely place, you see a sign. On a carved slate of wood, the sign says, "To anyone who may be passing, you may use this log cabin as your home for rest, sleep, and peace." The grounds to the log cabin are very inviting. It has a garden with a dark wooden fence made from tree trunks. Even the latch of the gate is wooden. Everything about this place is natural. The garden is colourful, with a green grass pasture lawn. The flowers here are like nothing you have ever witnessed with your eyes. They have unusual shapes and varied colours that seem to make the log cabin pop out. On the lawn of this wondrous and magical-looking home are 2 rabbits, softly grazing on the freshly cut grass, hopping along without a worry in the world. Here, as you stand on the outside of the garden, as you take in every peaceful and very quiet moment, your whole body relaxes and your mind clears. From what you can see, this would be a perfect place to stay for the night, allowing you to rest your body further and relax your mind into a clearness. You walk through into the garden, closing the gate behind yourself. Taking your shoes off, you walk on to the cool green grass lawn. Every crisp brush of every blade is refreshing as it brings you back to nature and back to yourself. A slight tickle and tingle in your feet awakens the calmness inside that perhaps you haven't felt in a while. With every slow, gentle step forwards, your feet draw in the soothing and relaxing properties of every blade of grass. You watch each foot slide, pushing the grass forwards, for it to then spring back into the position it first started in. Each time you do, it reminds you that you can do this too. Maybe you have been through a demanding time in your life and need to get back to being you. And this reminder brings back some of that feeling, helping you to feel even more at ease as you carry each footstep towards the log cabin. Relaxing more and more now, with a sense that you've found your own sanctuary of peace and a place where there are no worries, you let go even more. As you reach the very large wooden porch of this cozy looking cabin, you hear a roll of thunder in the distance. A very faint and calming sound. With a contemplative face, you are relieved to make it to this safe haven. As far as you know, it could rain at any moment. Here, you are provided with shelter. The warm summer's breeze blows gently past you, as if beckoning you to enter into this cabin. You stop to take a look at where you have come from and see the most beautiful sight you could see. The lush green garden with hopping rabbits, the squirrels scurrying around in the trees beyond the fence, and the sun setting amongst the trees, casting a red shadow from a low position far away. The clouds accumulate above, and now the wind picks up, blowing the wind chimes that hang from the deck of the porch that you stand on. As the wind dies down, everything becomes quiet. Not a sound can be heard, not even a travelling leaf across the ground, or a tree whispering its usual white noise. You see a rocking chair on the porch. It looks solid and in quite good condition. Deciding to take a short rest, you pick up a knitted woolen blanket from the seat of the chair and perch yourself comfortably on the plush, deep cushion it is furnished with. Your back greets this rest with relief, and your feet feel like a load has been taken off. Staring up through the trees, past the green lush garden, you watch the sun set. seeing its now purple tinge to the reds you saw before. Placing the blanket you hold in your hands, you cover yourself neatly into comfort. Warm, safe, peaceful and content, you now rest. As you watch the setting sun in all its glory, the wind picks up every now and again, tickling the wind chimes into creating a sleepy sound of peace. Your eyelids become heavier and heavier as you drift in and out of awareness, gently pushing with your feet. You rock the chair you now lay in, backwards and forwards, forwards and backwards, almost automatically doing it as you drift in and out more and more. As you peer out through your heavy eyelids, the clouds above seem even thicker and darker than before. Hearing a faint tap, then another and another, you see it has begun to rain, very slowly falling and creating the perfect conditions for relaxing. More and more. On the concrete steps that lead up to the cabin, you observe each raindrop become a footprint. As they soak the steps, the more they fall. One after another, blobs of round raindrops fall until there is no more space. The steps are now completely wet and shiny in appearance. As the sun rests down for the night, the lights from the log cabin turn on, lighting up the inside and dimly illuminating the outside surroundings. You still feel very safe, content and warm, especially with the rain continuing to fall. The sound of each raindrop is hypnotic in nature, as your eyelids become heavier and heavier. The roll of the distant thunder approaches in a faint announcement from afar. As you observe the lightning light up the more distant trees of the forest, it's quite a show that nature is putting on just for you. There is no need to think about or concern yourself with anything at this moment, as you continue to relax deeper and heavier. You are calm. Your breathing is that of a deep and heavy cycle, as you drift off more and more. As your eyelids become and continue to be heavier and heavier, your whole body and every muscle does the same. Weighing down now in the rocking chair, you rest your eyes into a sleepy and deeply satisfying state. With each roll of thunder, you lose track more and more of time. With each raindrop, you slip deeper and deeper into a sleepier state. And with every chime of wind that blows, you are filled with even more contentedness. The rabbits you saw grazing on the grass now reside in the log store, huddled together to keep themselves warm and sheltered from the rain. You hear the faint rustle of squirrels collecting twigs and food in their last attempt before night falls completely, and the sound of the rain on the wooden log cabin is comforting, peaceful, and helps you to rest more and more. There is something about being amongst nature that is truly peaceful. A oneness can be felt from within. A calmness is realized all around, and respect from one living thing, whether it be a plant, animal, or human, is being reciprocated. The rain fades out, and the thunder becomes more distant as every second passes. Now, with darkness upon everything around, the moon shines its yellow haze upon the land. Shadows from the trees of the forest stretch up the garden and reach for the cabin, whilst around their silhouette the sky becomes a clear palette of pincushion stars that twinkle as if being shown off like diamonds from their owner, the moon. An owl can be heard hooting the call of night to all and everything around. You totally feel at peace here, your body sinking deeper and deeper with content and a comfortableness that is unrivaled. Heavier and heavier, you just let go. Just allowing everything to unfold in front of your very eyes, listening to the symphony of nature as you also drift in and out of that sleepy state more and more. Through your sleepy eyes you see the stars shine, one moment brighter, then more dimly, in the faraway space that seems so distant but so close. The face of the moon smiles down on you with a warm glow, peacefully turning one side of its mouth with its comfortable eyes. Crickets in the background chirp a sleepy chirp to help wind down nature for the night and remind everything it is now time to rest and to eventually sleep. You are now becoming unaware of which state you are in, as all and everything becomes one. You are now one with nature. Resting down more and more now, you no longer keep track of whether you are pushing your feet to nod the rocking chair you lay inside, nor listen to the sound of your own breathing. You are calm, sleepy, and drifting more and more into sleep. All you are aware of now is the slight wind in the trees and the crickets hypnotizing you further into a deeply satisfying sleep. As you drift deeper and heavier, heavier and deeper, all sounds seem to fade out. Your eyes now too heavy, except to keep them closed, and your body reluctant to move from this incredibly comfortable, warm position. Those tingles of sleep now cover your whole body, from your mind, the top of your head, down to the tips of your toes, resting down heavier with each automatic breath that you take. You slip more and more into sleep. Your wrists, fingers and ankles now limp. Your head, neck and shoulders completely loose and relieved. You are now down to the sensation of touch. The warm breeze that occasionally blows upon your face sends you deeper. With every gentle touch of this invisible warmth of nature, your every face muscle droops downwards. Your fingertips become more limp the more you relax, as does your breathing, which becomes and continues to deepen with heavier and more restful breaths. You have now given up for the night. The positive surrounding of nature has allowed you to become very relaxed and ever so calm. Your legs softly weighing downwards more and more on the rocking chair, and your arms floppy as your shoulders release on every outward breath. As you relax down more and more, you slip deeper and heavier into that sleepy state. Now, everything, even my voice, drifts off and fades away as your mind finally closes down for the night. As you sleep, allow positivity to build inside once more. Allow any negativity to be expelled out through your breath. Find strength in this relaxing place of peace where you can also find yourself, the true you, and what you want from life. Be open to the positive dreams that you will dream, and allow time to interpret them after you awaken. Receive healing from such a tranquil journey such as this, where calmness is your friend, which helps you to get answers in the new perspective that you find. You may come back to this place at any time you wish to do so. Remember, this is your sanctuary, a place where you can find yourself and your answers in life. For now, continue to relax, letting the moon and stars shine down on you the more you drift off. Deeply relax further from each stroke on your face of the warm night breeze that blows. Find peace in your own mind and body with the great calmness that you feel inside of warmth, self-love, and a building of confidence to know what makes you happy. Sleep is all you want to do right now, and that is all you can do from being in this beautiful and tranquil quietness of nature. Rest now, go deeper, breathe easily, sleep, and just let go.